Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast, live from State Farm Arena in Atlanta. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta, unsuccessful. The loss, they had a chance there right up to the end. They only lost by 3.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Trae Young. And Capella sends it back. Right wing. The Hawks working the ball around. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Back to Johnson. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Ball outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Young inside. He gets that one.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Ball goes in. And Capella sends it back. Johnson in the corner. Launches it. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Sun still looking like they're getting going here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. The drive by Paul. Shot to stop the run. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Herder, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And it's in there.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending them to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Atlanta with the ball. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Young. 11-point game his last outing. On deep. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 7. Ball right side. From deep three-point range. Booker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Young. A nice shot by Booker.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Paul. Plays it up and banks it in.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick-and-roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level.
It's good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
The shot's good from Paul.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finds a soft spot in that defense.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 8. We'll get things started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. He has 5.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here's Young from the arc. And finished off by Collins.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Booker with it. Okongwu covering. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. On target from range.
3 points.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Here's Collins. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Collins inside. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Five on the clock. From the high post. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Nifty move. Young can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
His first personal foul. 14 foul.
And here's Young. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And the shot goes in.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. O'Neal's got 6 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Now here's Mitchell. 23 points his last outing. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Right side Herter. Outside Young. Stripped it away. Out to the right wing. Left side Conley. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Kicks it out to Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Kept alive. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. Now Herder defending. 4 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. And it comes off the front of the rim. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now here's Mitchell. He shoots. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And now the Hawks on the break. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 5. Utah leading.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Inside. Collins.
Jazz ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. The 3. House misses. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
The Hawks call a timeout. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. For 3, Collins. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Pass to Collins. And he lays it up and in. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
To the inside. The kick out to Young. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Young's got 5 now.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Here's Conley. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserves it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The kick out to Conley. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hunter. And the basket is good. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The three from Mitchell. There's 39 seconds left in the half. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's O'Neal. That one drops for him. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. Utah with the rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It really was an inconsistent performance from them. I'm just surprised it was as close as it was.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
The three from Mitchell. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Now Herder. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Hawks, Kevin Herder. I count 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Clarkson with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And Young draws the double to the paint. Whiteside with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Alexander Walker. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Misses off the left iron.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
This for the tie. Misses the layup. Here's Herder. Counted from distance. Herder's got 10 points.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Pass to Whiteside. Ooh, good chance here for Pascal. The Jazz again can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Young can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Hawks making a switch here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Utah trailing here. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Right up top. Pass to Gallinari. And here's Hunter for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Here's House. Out to the wing. Here's Clarkson. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Whiteside. An easy two on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a three-point game. Pass to Okongwu. And the bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Pounded by Wright. Here's Azubuike. Oh, missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another three.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Now here's Capella. Outside, Williams. It's tipped. Gay outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from Gay. And here is Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Now here's Mitchell. From the stripe. And the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
The ball's knocked loose. Conley with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
Capella with it. And it's Capella with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message to that jam. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading. Left side Herder. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. For 3. Can't get it to drop. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Young. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Young with it. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. Yep, that one goes. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer off the mark. And here are the Hawks now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. It's blocked by Gobert. The shot. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Fires the 3. And DeAndre Hunter gets a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by Herter. Now the Hawks with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Young misses. And it's Gobert penetrating. No luck on that one. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes